Hello, and welcome to I Can't Say It Day 231. Wow, today was a long day. Not too much was accomplished. A whole lot of laundry was done. Our washing machine is broken, so our washing machine is inoperable. Therefore, we must take a trip to the laundromat. Woohoo! Fun. Not really. It's all right though. I pulled out an old maps book that I had with pictures of maps that have been done recently, and mostly done with computers. And they're all very interesting. They were all sort of a little too cartoony, is how I would describe it. But there were some that were truly interesting. There was one artist whose name was, you're drawing a blank here. Shoot, what was Rembrandt's wife's name? Rembrandt's wife's name was, starts with an H, I think. Anyway, it'll come to me. Hendrike Stuyf, I forget her name. Anyway, she's a Dutch artist who has done some work for New York, for the city of Amsterdam. That was the map that was actually the most interesting. I tried to find a copy of it on eBay, but I couldn't, unfortunately. And then she's done some other work for, I think it said Nordstrom in Vogue. So her website really doesn't have too much there. She recommends that we contact her if we have anything to say or ask. And I might just send her an email and just say, hey, you got anything for sale? Because it'd be kind of interesting to have something of that so that you can post it, just because, the work's kind of cool. All right, so tomorrow is weigh day. I've not really been following my weight too much. It's probably up a little, but because I've been doing the riding. And so the riding's getting better, but it's not affecting my weight just yet. So last week it was 4 rides, averaging about 18 miles per ride, 4 days a week. Not bad, consistent. We just need to get focused on getting the proper food and making sure that I've eaten well enough before I do the rides. Because the last 2 rides that I did, as you've seen, were successful rides, and I think it's because I had the proper food in my belly to keep me going for the hour and 20 minutes that it takes for me to get from home to work. Oh, excuse me. I think we got Big Brother on in the house, and because today is Sunday, and so it's the day I think that they make the nominations, or we find out who wins out of household, and then we find out who the nominations are for who's getting kicked off of Big Brother. I don't really follow it too much, but you do have to wonder, though, about the people they have on the show, because they're all just a little bit cuckoo. Now, you don't know whether they're cuckoo because that's the way they were before they were on the show, or it's the show that's made them this way, but they're all just a little bit off. They're all really just playing a game, and I think that's the way you always have to approach it, is they're all just playing a game. They're all trying to win money. They're all trying to do whatever it takes to get the money. So that, because each week there's 2 people that are nominated to be kicked off, and then they have competitions to try to get not be kicked off, and there's the power of veto, and then finally somebody's let go. So every week they let go somebody else, so that eventually you get down to 4, then to 2, and then you have 1 winner who wins $500,000. And recognition, and I guess it's all part of, how shall we say it, summer event. So I guess you kind of make friends with the 20 people in the house, that started off actually I think it's 16 in the household. But having to deal with 20 people or 16 people on a regular basis, with no reading, and you can't write either. So it's like, dude, how do you take that away from people for up to 3 months? I just don't understand that part. But then I guess it does make it so that it forces you to talk and to communicate with everybody else in the house, so that you actually have kind of interactions, so that people can actually talk to each other, so that it makes for decent TV. Although I guess if they're just talking about music for 3 hours straight, that's not really the best TV. So they got to engineer some conflict so that hopefully they can, get some stuff that they can put on the television. And that seems kind of weird too, to have a manufactured, crisis or a manufactured disagreement between two people. But I'm sure that since this is season 20, they've done this enough times that they know how to manufacture these events so that they can get some decent television. Because now they have showmances. A man and a woman get together because, you talk to each other for that long period of time. You kind of get to know each other, at least in that setting. And, things happen. And so they build that up too. And some people are still together from previous shows where they had a showmance, and I don't think there's any really good showmances happening now. It's just a different kind of vibe, Each season it's always kind of different. Last season was kind of because they brought back an old character. This season it's all 16 new people. But some people really do enjoy the show. My wife enjoys it. They enjoy talking about it on the radio, driving in on Monday mornings. So there's an audience for the show. But today is Sunday. Tomorrow is Monday. I think it's time that I end this so that I can head off to bed so that we can get some sleep, because tomorrow is a work day. It's the 20th of August. And with that, I'm going to wish you all a pleasant week, and I will see you tomorrow.